Most people don't realize this until they're already living it. But adulthood doesn't feel like progress. It feels like maintenance. You wake up, you take care of things, you fix what broke yesterday, you prepare for what might break tomorrow, and somehow this becomes your life. There are no big milestones most days, no applause, no clear "I made it" moment. Just small tasks that keep everything from falling apart. You clean things that will get dirty again. You earn money that disappears into bills. You rest, just enough to function. And then you do it again. And this is where the quiet confusion begins. Because nobody told you that adulthood would feel like this. We were taught to expect growth to feel exciting, to look like constant improvement, to come with visible rewards. Instead, it shows up as repetition. Maintenance doesn't feel heroic. It doesn't feel inspiring. It doesn't even feel meaningful most of the time. It just feels necessary. That's why so many adults secretly wonder if something is wrong with them. Why does life feel so flat even when things are okay? Why am I tired when nothing dramatic is happening? The answer is simpler than we think. You're not failing. You're maintaining. Maintenance is invisible labor. It doesn't move you forward dramatically, but it keeps you from sliding backward. And that kind of effort rarely feels rewarding in the moment. In childhood, growth was obvious. You learned new things. You hit clear milestones. You could see yourself changing. In adulthood, growth becomes quieter. You grow by staying consistent, by showing up when it's boring, by handling responsibilities without praise. That kind of growth doesn't feel like becoming more. It feels like holding things together. And holding things together is exhausting, especially when no one is watching, especially when no one calls it progress, especially when it never seems to end. But here's the part we don't say enough. Maintenance is not a lack of ambition. It's a phase of life where stability matters more than speed. You don't need to be building something new every day to be doing something valuable. Sometimes, keeping your life steady is the work. Sometimes growth looks like paying bills on time. Sometimes it looks like choosing rest over collapse. Sometimes it looks like saying no to chaos. And yes, it's normal to grieve the version of life that felt more exciting. That doesn't make you ungrateful. It makes you honest. Adulthood asks for a different kind of strength. Not the loud kind, not the visible kind. The quiet kind that keeps things running. So if your days feel repetitive, if your life feels like upkeep, if you're tired without a clear reason, nothing has gone wrong. You're just in the season where progress doesn't announce itself. And one day, you'll look back and realize the life you were maintaining was the foundation that made everything else possible.